Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ruby Division Championship. Today is our final day of the FR6 season. The FR6 Championship will be following this game at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today, we have our number 1 seed in the Ruby Division, the Pirates, taking on the number 2 seed, Tigers, and we are very excited for today. This is going to be a huge day for FR6, the biggest one for any of the 3 teams that will be competing today. I am here with my co-caster, Agent Smokescreen.
What's going on, everybody? I'm super excited for this game, although I'm pretty blind right now.
But we are getting into these games. So to begin this, there is some news that I need to cover before we get into any of the other stuff today. So in regards to the Bulls won the Emerald Division championship game against the Eagles. However, further investigation was conducted following that game, and it was determined that one of the players on the Bulls was cheating during the game, and that automatically disqualified them from the game and from the server. And as a league, we would just like to say we are very, very sorry that this happened. This is not what we stand for as a league. This is not what we believe these playoffs should be, and it was an act that we frown upon very, very highly. And on top of that, there were also some chat abuse issues with this same team. And so altogether, it put them out of the playoffs, and none of the members are a part of this league anymore. And so just needed to touch on that in case you are not in the Discord servers, so you can know what's going on with the playoffs. And speaking of the playoffs, let's look at how it currently sits now that that has happened. So the Eagles now advance to the FR6 championship just by default, and so this leaves the Pirates and Tigers to compete for the Ruby Division Championship and an opportunity to play the Eagles in the FR6 Championship. Going to be a very closely contested game this week. We have the 6-4 Tigers versus the 7-3 Pirates. So going to be a huge, huge deal. Now looking at the maps for today. So first going to be Border as the first map, followed by Clubhouse and then Oregon. These are some very common maps that we've seen in a lot of our games. Border was actually the first map played in the Emerald Division Championship. So here we are back again on Border for map number 1. The Pirates lineup, who are going to be defending the first and third map. Going to be Fully Hectic, Manimal, Equality, Young Soul, and Drowsy. Drowsy and Hectic, 2 new additions to the team. And then getting into the Tigers lineup as well. Going to have Surge, Bengo, Kobe Beef, Sea Dogs, and Dawn as their team members. This is one of their more common lineups, but the huge parts, no captains for either team. But with that being said, we are ready to get into map number 1, being Border.
All right, if you're gonna just enable my monitor real quick.
I got you. There we go. Alright, here we are. Border. The Ruby Division Championship is underway between the Pirates and Tigers. It is time. It's all come down to this. 2 months of games basically every day, and these teams have fought tooth and nail to get here, and they have made it by the skin of their teeth. The Stampede gave both of these teams a run for their money, but these teams did what they needed to get into the playoffs, and Dokkaebi the first ban there for the Pirates.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was not here for the entire 2 months of this season, but I have actually grown quite a bit with the community and with the actual players here today. And I gotta say, I appreciate the opportunity that you have brought me to join this league and cast. Besides you, Frisch, it's been a pleasure, really.
Yeah, same goes here. I mean, this has been a giant season. I mean, this season has been one of the biggest endeavors I've personally taken in my life. I mean, I started this league originally the idea came about in January of 2022. There was an attempt to get this league started, but then life and just lack of player base in the Siege community at the time that I originally tried to start this league, just it fell through the first time, but then came back this March, and I decided to try to get it started back up again, and was able to get it going. Hit a very good vein of a community here. We were able to get a lot of players in here, and there's been a lot of players who've really grown throughout this season. They've had exactly what this league was created for, and that's the opportunity to progress in in a competitive setting, and really even just dip their toe in the water in a competitive setting, which is something that most of the people in this league have not actually had the chance to do before. And that, that's what this league serves the purpose for, is to just get people some experience in a competitive setting. So here we go, going into the first round. The Pirates on defense to get it started off on Armory Lockers. The winner of today will go on to play against the Eagles for the FR6 championship game.
Yeah, unfortunate what happened with the whole bull situation. I've been asked not to really speak on the subject itself, but I'm glad to see that the Eagles having a rough season throughout this finally get the chance at redemption at the very end of it. I think that speaks volumes, and if everybody here likes a underdog, they are definitely the underdog. So
absolutely, yeah. They sit at their final record on the season ended up being 4-6. So a losing record on the season, but the fact that they were in the Emerald division allowed them to get into the playoffs. It was a very weak division with the Harvest and Freeze really struggling this year, only with two wins apiece, and yeah, so able to make it into the playoffs. And now, I mean, they contested as best as they could in the situation they were in, and I think the ultimately the I think that the best the team that was the most deserving of it has made it there. They worked really hard, and they stood up in the face of despite having being in a situation like they were in against the Bulls, they still stood strong. Sea Dog, so taking some early damage. It was a Cali shot from Manimals. He shoots through this doorway.
What an angle that is, actually. Wow.
Very nice angle. This is a coconut bra angle from about 2 seasons ago. You can. It also works very well. You can walk down with any regular old scope down to that little the little stoplight there, and you can, if you line your scope up with the top of that, it shoots directly through that door and through another wall. It's a great angle. Yeah. I use it quite often.
And to see that we finally have somebody entering the building pretty early, Drowsy and Young Soul actually on the security side, taking quite a bit of map control. We're not seeing too many rollers here. Ronnie gonna actually take some damage.
Serious damage, man. This Cali doing some work outside. That is Manimal. Manimal has had a bit of a rough season here, but I mean, the playoffs definitely a way to get yourself picked back up, and I mean, you're able to really recover your season here. It doesn't matter what you do in the regular season. If you get to the playoffs and you perform where it matters most, you're going to go down as a hero, or you're not going to be remembered for what you did in that regular season.
Exactly. Bad player or not, having a bad season or not, they're a part of the winning team. They're a part of the division championship.
Oh, so the Equality kills himself with the thermite. That's an unfortunate miscue for the Tigers early on. I mean, it has been a few days since either of these teams have played a game. This could definitely, it makes you wonder about team chemistry, makes you wonder about maybe some rust needing to be kicked off for both of these teams. 2 players hiding right behind that wall, fully hectic with the kill on Bengo. So the top player for the Pirates, or excuse me, for the Tigers too.
There it is, Young Soul with the double kill. It's a 1v4. It makes the mistake, doesn't even seem it hits the.
And then Young Soul with the kill
Young
onto
Soul
Amugas.
Actually going down.
So
Young Soul getting triple kill.
we do have an issue with the names. The teams are swapped. It looks like we had the players in the lobby join the wrong teams. So the Pirates are the Tigers, and the Tigers are the Pirates.
That's what I was wondering. I was wondering why Bingo was on the.
I know. That's what made me do my double take. I was like, hold on a minute. So it is flipped around. It looks like they joined the wrong team when getting into the lobby.
So are we going to rehost that, or are we just going to go with that?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and rehost just to prevent any further confusion. So we will be back in just a moment. All right, so restarting from the beginning, we have fixed the team issues now. So yeah, the Pirates were supposed to be on defense. We fixed that. They are now on defense, and then the Tigers going to be attacking. So fixed that. There, yeah, there was just, it looks like the team, they had gotten on the wrong teams when setting up. So here we go, Armory Lockers redoing round 1, Ruby Division title starting off on a clean slate.
All right, I gotta get out. I gotta get out of this Discord chat. Jesus Christ. They're being a little too silly in player chat in the Discord server.
A little too silly for their own good.
Yeah, they're being a little too silly.
All right, here we go. Armory Lockers, Pirates on defense here.
You guys got that first round for free, so
yeah, we got a
if you guys are watching and enjoyed that first round, okay, this one's not free.
This
however,
is,
you
yeah,
have
this
to
is,
sub to the YouTube.
Exactly. We're the rest of this will be pay-per-view. We're gonna be charging $70 for the FR6 championship.
It charges, or at least one sub, and share the stream with your grandma. I don't know.
By attackers.
So the Tigers now having to switch over to attack. The defensive plays for the Pirates, we have a Kaid, a Jaeger, a Solus, a Mozzie, and a Valk. Good bit of intel here. We have the Mozzie and Valk both going to be going out for the Pirates, and another huge thing is the Solus as well, so that's going to be able to get a lot of intel on maybe some vertical play if there's if they decide to play the Solus downstairs, or potential info on that balcony when they are droning that out. Equality also with the drone blockers, a very nice pairing with the Mozzie drones. So now Surge carrying in the diffuser for the Tigers. Going to be playing Thermite as he makes his way up to the building with the diffuser, and going to be the Thatcher as well. So no Thatcher ban went out, and going to be a very important thing that they keep this Kaid Claw up if they want to keep this wall closed, because I mean it's looking like that is going to be exactly what they decide to go for on the push. Watching for a run out here, no one going to be there, looking for maybe that Solus to be down there. Our 2 players roaming downstairs, but that is going to be all for now. Throws out the EMP grenade. We're going to be getting this open as fast as possible. Surge getting it open. They throw the Kaid Claw back on. Is it going to go down in time? It isn't. Oh my god. So the Thermite not going off in time. Young Soul, though, the quick kill onto Amugas.
Amuga Sussy.
And now Ronnie McNutt pushing up with the shield, and then it gets impacted out. Really good hold of this wall by the Pirates so far. The Kaid Claw going out on the wall as well. And then there goes the Thatcher grenade. That is going to be the last Thatcher grenade.
Yeah. Nice trade there by
And that gets it off. Bingo. Insight. Gonna get knocked down. Is able to get 1 kill off. Valkyrie firing in some shots there. Now Sea-Dog gonna push his way up. And the pre-fire from the Valk gonna get 2. He takes down Bingo, and now some shots on the Surge. Yeah. And now it's down to just Ronnie McNutt and Surge, both very low on health. Ronnie going to be in the same place as Surge, maybe going to try to go for a switch up in their push here, but Manimal, some
Surge
very
does
good
still
plays.
have diffuser, so this is very much anybody's game so far.
Now Drowsy with the kill on the Surge. Now just going to be Ronnie McNutt down to 1 HP in a dream here. No diffuser in hand. Here's the peek, and the shots by Manimal, the Pirates, taking round 1 on defense.
He had a good angle, but he was not quick enough. First round's going to go to the Pirates for a second time. But the first one, like I said, did not count because they were on the wrong side. So now here we are. The first round officially goes to Pirates.
Very nice plays there, keeping that wall shut. And I mean, well, even with like letting it get open, they were able to be prepared for Bengo to push in. They got the kill there and were able to pivot off of that very nicely. Got another down. And then a finish there onto Bengo, of course, came with that. And then the rotate around from, that was, I believe, Drowsy, who made his way over to security and was able to get some kills through that window there. So a very nice overall team effort by the Pirates there, very coordinated.
And you got to think that Tigers and Pirates have neither had a game in the past 2 weeks because unfortunately the Freeze could not make it to their makeup game with the Pirates. So neither of these teams have actually played in this league in about 2 weeks. So you got to think, is it because of the rust? Are they warmed up? What's going on in their minds? Right now, it doesn't seem like Bango did get that initial first kill into sight, but he's usually so aggressive, and him to get shut down like that, if it keeps happening, it's going to be a major shutdown for the Tigers here. But it's still anybody's game. It's only been 1 round, so we got to see if they get warmed up, and they just take that. They don't take that to heart. Don't let that mess up their mental too much.
And Bengo has been easily the top player for the Tigers this season. He has been an absolute killing machine, a KD over
Mr.
2, which is
Mr. 2 KD.
Yeah, unreal. He hasn't missed a game for them either. And I mean, a lot of the saying, of course, the best of ability is availability, and he's been the most available player for them, even more than their team captain. He has been able to be there for all of their games, and he has been a serious contributor for their team.
Saying. I like that saying. The best ability is availability, and unfortunately, too bad the Freeze or the Harvest could not take that to heart.
Able to take down the Twitch drone there. Did miss take out the drone blocker with the Twitch drone. Missed the first time, no, not able. So did use 1 extra charge that he needed to, but not going to go down, I think, as a very deciding factor. Now going to be a push from Armory Locker's balcony here as they try to get some vertical play going on. Vertical play, a huge thing on this map because there is a lot of areas to create that vertical play. And then a long shot, they're going to take out the camera with the Twitch drone.
It's going to be taken down. Surge is actually going to be holding a little bit of pressure there. Bingo is going to be starting there, but a C4 is going to go out.
C4 rip doesn't end up getting thrown. It doesn't look like that was Young Soul who ripped the C4. Now they're trying to get their way into this hatch. They do EMP, they impact EMP the hatch, but nothing going down in terms of a hard breach. Bango did bring the hard breach charges. Gonna throw it out one more time now.
Barely missing that Maestro that's in one of the bathroom stalls there.
Oh man, he sees equality. There's that vertical play.
Getting taken down.
This is why vertical play is so important on this map. C4 going out.
C4 going out. Not quite gonna go out and kill anybody here.
And then Manimal goes down as well. Sea Dogs with the kill there. This is really where that vertical play comes into effect. Does see the feet, but he doesn't register that it's a person. Doesn't end up getting the kill. Now is that gonna backfire on him? He's gonna get a few shots onto, I believe that was Hectic there. And then Surge with the kill onto Young Soul, so now going to be a 2v5.
He's registering the legs
kill
now.
there, Fully Hectic
onto
running
kill.
Amugas with the kill onto Fully, and now it's going to be Drowsy, the last remaining player for the Pirates, as he tries to make this a serious comeback here.
Yes, Razor Bloom going out, doesn't get the plant down for Surge, so he's waiting for it. Actually going to get it down now on default. Dropping hatch is Bingo. He's going to swing out. Is he going to see him?
And then
but no, Among Us is going to pinch him and kill him.
Amugas with the kill onto Drowsy. So that is it. The Tigers evening the score at 1 apiece. And that's where that vertical play really just comes into effect. I mean, there is so many, with the majority of the sites on this map being a first floor site, just bringing that verticality and having a person who knows what they're doing with it is a very important thing Bango able to capitalize.
Yeah, that far angle from workshop table there, all the way seeing the smoke in the hallway there. That is a huge long angle, and that was a huge first pick. Good job on the Tigers' parts for just retaliating and getting that first round. Well, it looks like we're going to have a match on our hands. I was saying it since this was first announced that the Tigers are going to be facing the Pirates. Like, this is going to be a great game. They're two great teams, But yeah, moving on to round 3, it looks like they're going to have a similar site setup, but I got to think, is somebody going to be roaming upstairs? You could have Hectic go upstairs and play at least somewhere in Fountain maybe, or even maybe security, just to give a little bit of pressure, because it just seems like they're just giving away too much map control at that point. If they're just all saying on down floor and up site, you know, this map is very vertical, and you gotta be taking advantage of that.
Yeah, and I mean the biggest, I mean that really the thing that closed out their first defensive round, they had Drowsy rotate around to security, and they were able to have a little bit of a roam presence. They also had a bit of a roam presence downstairs. Really wasn't one on a much more important site to roam on. I mean, the first floor sites on bait, and this is a good rule of thumb for all maps, is you just need someone to roam upstairs and prevent that vertical play, because, I mean, you lose that vertical control, and that becomes a really big problem for your team.
All right, so Surge is actually going to be running on east side, spawning, going to be looking like he's going to actually take some control again. Looks like he might actually be holding that cross there on the window. He's going to be hacking these observatory blockers. Sea-Dog's going to be droning upstairs, but there actually is somebody upstairs on top of the hatch right now. So is he going to stay up there and play on it?
Yeah, and looking like they do have a much more significant...
yeah, they have 3 up there now.
3 people up on top, including a deployable shield here. So if the... And they also have this wall reinforced, really going to focus on this roaming here.
They don't have any anti-nades,
A
so
quick
as soon as
peek
that
from
goes down,
Equality going to take down Amugas.
Nice. They do take down that deployable, though, and he does know that he's right there. He's going to swing by.
Ronnie with the grenade, though, on the Hectic, and that's going to take down the deployable. As well, C4 goes out, that's going to do some damage to Ronnie.
Half HP is Ronnie, but he's gotten a retaliation with that nade kill there. It's a 4v4. Sea-Dog's actually going up behind. Is he going to be seen? The Razor Bloom's going to go out. He knows he's there. Is he going to swing out? And he's going to be taken down. Equality with a double kill here.
And now it's going to be a bit of a repush here.
Fountain does not see him, but he's going to take damage. Quiet Drowsy's going to hold it. He's going to run away, get stuck behind a corner. Ronnie's going to take down Quiet, and Quality's also going to be going down by Bango as well. So it's going to be a 3v2. They've taken the advantage here.
Here's the vertical play. You know, there is the roaming, but then you got to actually do something with that roam.
Oh, please look up. Please look up. He's not going to see him.
Oh no, and Manimal goes down. He didn't hear the destruction of the roof above him. Down to Young Soul to try to defend his site all by himself. A 1v3 situation here. Can he clutch up for his team? Here's the vertical, but not gonna watch much of it. Does get the kill onto the Sledge, who broke that open and didn't really peek it for much longer. And now going for a little bit of a different angle here.
Going down. He did vault in, but he does have the ping.
Shots above! A quick kill from Young Soul!
Take him down! He's going to vault out as he sees his gun. He knows where he's at. He has the information. Can he get this pick here? Young Soul's got a lot of time. 40 seconds left on the clock. He's going to have at least 5 to defuse this. He's going to put in a drone to make sure that he knows that where the plant is. Going to be hacking that Monty cam. So he does have some information on his side here for post plant. He does not have a nitro though, so he's going to have to kill him. So 20 seconds.
Oh, here goes the diffuser. Diffuser is down.
He's going to be watching. Just
goes
watch
to
that
the vault
angle.
rotate.
Watch the angle. He's gone. He's off of it. He's off of it.
Just a real cat and mouse game going on right now. Waiting for that diffuse. Gonna hold it a few seconds longer, and now gonna just wait for him to push out after getting the plant. Can he pre-fire it? He can! Young Soul clutches the 1v3, and the Pirates take round 3. Unbelievable play by Young Soul.
What a round for both teams there. Young Soul able to get a triple kill just to end that off. What a play there by Young Soul. Taking his time, making sure he knew the plant was not down, and he just waited for it. What a great play. Not getting greedy there. He wants to go for the gold. He wants to go for the championship, and that's exactly what we're here for. Great play for the Pirates, but we'll see. Will Tigers retaliate? They did it before. Will they do it again? 2-1. This is the last round before they swap here.
And yeah, well, actually, this is the swap. They have swapped, so it's going to be the...
Oh, they have swapped,
yeah, it's the Tigers on defense now. Going to have to try to swing that around. I mean, the Pirates winning 2 of their defense rounds, but the Tigers are able to get 1 attacking win across. And, I mean, with defense being such a meta at this point in the game, it's nice to get even just 1 win across when you're on attack. It gives you a little bit of hope. But now going to have to secure the defense. I mean, although I will say, once you get past this Armory Lockers the site, and then maybe your first choice on the first floor, it can get, some of those other sites can get a little bit harder to defend. Maybe not what you're expecting to have to defend, but they can get a couple wins across here on defense, you gotta think they'd be pretty happy with that.
Oh yeah, 100%. I agree with you. This map is very hard. Once you get the two major maps sites out of the way, you really have some sites that are pretty iffy, especially with the length of the site, or just because there's so much like verticality and breakable walls around that it just makes it super hard for them. Actually, it looks like Tigers is actually bringing out a bandit, so we're going to be seeing some bandit tricking here. Young Soul's actually going to be bringing the Thatcher here, so we might actually be seeing some bandit tricking going on here. So we're gonna see if they can beat that bandit trick or be able to counter it. There's actually looks like there's a spawn peek going on here. Bingo's actually here looking towards HVAC, and we'll see if he knows. He looks like he has that information already there that he's sitting there. Let's see if he backs off here.
Yeah, going to be a very aggressive angle here. This is going to be a use of the 1.5 times on Warden here on this window. Does identify him holding it there. So now,
Yes,
but then
he knows.
Bengo going to switch up his angle a little bit. Is going to try to still hold the spawn peek, and he gets killed by Drowsy on the pre-fire through the window. That is
What
huge
a nice
information.
pre-fire. That was a great pre-fire by Drowsy.
That is huge information to have there. Great droning, able to identify him, and Drowsy able to get the kill. Fired a few shots in there, and that was all it took. That's why I mean it's really important to
now, so.
yeah, it's really important when you get droned out in a spot like that. I mean, you can't stay there. That's Bengo typically a much more cautious player than that, but did elect to stay in that same spot after getting droned out, and that pre-fire is all it takes. Few shots going at someone going to be holding in offices. That is going to be Ronnie McNutt with the kill. Manimal though with a snipe onto Sea Dogs just before that. Few more shots going out here from Ronnie as he tries to hold this office control. Very key at this point right now, trying to prevent a win here on the attacking side for the Pirates. Flashbang goes out. Pre-fire in the feet. Peeking out, Equality able to get the kill there. And now down to just two members of the Tigers as they try to hold this push off. A kill from Surge there onto Manimals. He tries to push into site very aggressively. And now trying to hold off this office's push as long as they can. Even
yes,
out a
they
little
do
bit
definitely have angles there. One's going to cross over and push 90. Is he going to be able to get this pick here? They're about to swing. Oh, the tension. You can cut it with a knife. Hey, can somebody just please peek this?
Who's going to peek it? And he peeks! And it's going to be the Iona with the kill. Surge, the last remaining. And now Equality putting down the diffuser. Now his team going to try to have his back while he gets this down. Would be huge if they can get another win here. Shots going out. One player in the hallway. He does not know he's there. Surge is not aware of the player to his right, but he goes down metal. He does not hold the hallway. And now going to try to push back up. But Drowsy with the kill. The Pirates take round 4. They are up 3-1, and they are 1 win away from going up 1-0.
Yeah, so it's definitely, as you guys do, if you guys are just joining us, this is the Ruby Division Championship, Pirates versus the Tigers. It is a best-of-3 situation here. Right now we are on the map Border, and we're going to be playing up with our next lineup of maps. We're looking at, one second, Clubhouse will be our second map for this championship here. 3-1 Pirates. We might actually see a closeout here for the Pirates, and that's definitely going to be good for the Pirates for an early on win, and especially a fairly easy win on top of them. Most of these rounds have actually been pretty close per team, but that one right there, that was pretty dominant. We're seeing a little bit of dominance here on the attack side. It's crazy how they didn't pull out that Cali trick there. I guess it's because we already showed it.
Yeah, definitely.
We can't use it again.
This is a
as
huge
I say
deal.
that Manimal is on Cali as we speak.
I mean, this is a huge deal for the Tigers.
Keep my mouth shut.
I mean, they've had. I mean, I think their season's come down to Bengo. He's really been a huge contributor here. But I think one person with their presence being felt, just not being here, is Mercy. I mean, their team captain, their IGL, not having him can I mean, despite him not having the KD of Bengo, I mean, you wonder if this is really showing how much he contributed on an IGL side, which is that can be a very, very huge deal.
And that might be their falling out because of that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Mercy was not able to show up today because of his personal personal.
He did say he
Reasons.
will be able to make it for the finals if they do make it that far. But right now, they gotta wonder if their season's a bit in jeopardy here. Someone needs to stand up and make a bit of a speech here to get this team fired back up. This is just not looking great from the Tigers, and you know for a fact this is an aggressive team. They do not want to just they don't want to give up laying down. They are gonna go out fighting if they do lose this game. So gonna be close to the very end. Depends on how well the Pirates are going to step on the gas down the stretch. Don't want to give in a little. Don't want to ease off the gas a little bit with the lead here. This is a team.
Yeah,
I mean,
not.
yeah, this is the playoffs here. This is not something you can afford to do. But here's the roam going on here. He's going to get drone out, and so distracted by the drone is Bengo that he goes down. The drone's really hurting Bengo this time, and he's just. He doesn't seem to be himself today. He's distracted by these drones, not changing his location and getting picked off on this roam. That's not something we're used to seeing from him.
Yeah, definitely not. This is not the way that Bingo has been played this entire way, and especially if him having such a high KD throughout the season, you got to think like, what is going on in the mind of Bingo? Is it the nerves? Is it just because it's just not his day? Everybody does have bad days, but this is not the day to have a bad day.
Yeah. This is your season right here. It doesn't, you can have one bad game all season, and it's not gonna matter. Youngsoul, a great kill there off the drone info. That was a great kill. And then, yeah, you can have one bad game all season, and it's not going to matter too much in the grand scheme of things. But you have one bad game in the playoffs, your season is over. You are not playing again this season. Your chances at a title are gone. And you can beat this team 2 times in a season, and you're still... I mean, it comes down to who plays best when it's the most important. And a kill there from Sea-Dogs onto Equality. And then a quick, refrag from Drowsy. Gonna pick the diffuser back up. Amugas with the kill onto Manimal. Gonna even things out a little bit more. Now a 2v2. Amugas with a double kill as he takes down Drowsy. Huge there as he's able to get the Tigers right back into this. Does hear the barricade go down.
Is he gonna jump out? Is he gonna jump out? We're gonna see this here. He's just holding the angle very passively, droning in. He knows where he's at. He has a ping on somebody, but he doesn't realize it. It was a drone. It was the clone, so he didn't react to it. Close on that window, he's using the drones.
Youngsoul right outside there. No diffuser in hand for the Pirates. Could be a big problem for them. They do have this entire wall open, and that could be a huge thing for them. Swings onto it, and the kill from Youngsoul. Amugas missed a few shots there, and now it's down to Surge. Goes for the shot, and he misclicks. He goes onto his drone. Oh, that's a huge misclick.
He had to take a picture. He was raiding in Clash of Clans.
Okay, there's the kill on to Hectic. So now a 1v.
Can he res his player? 11 seconds left. Youngsoul does have the diffuser. It looks like he's going to be playing for the plant here, running in. Is he going to have enough time? Is he going to make it? 2 seconds left.
Firing a few shots from the wall. Here goes the diffuser, and Surge just needing to shoot it through the wall. He has the ping on him, and the Tigers bounce back from the early loss of Bengo and able to get the final kill there. Great droning on both. Yeah, just great info on both sides. Really, that's been how the Tigers have stayed in it towards the later parts of rounds, and the Pirates. That's been how they've been picking off these roamers. The droning's been great on their end, but still the Pirates just needing one more to close it out. The Tigers needing to win here to keep this first map alive.
Oh yeah, 100% great play by the Tigers. They are playing very, very intel heavy, which is amazing. I love to see that we're having some people that use intel to their advantage there with the kill on Tabango just a round ago because of the droning on that spawn peak and just the intel that they have on site. The Tigers do. It's just amazing to see that them clutch up that round and not close out this game just yet. Looks like they're going to make the Pirates fight for it, and they're saying we're not done yet.
I mean, yeah, great to see. I mean, this is the level of competition you want to see in the playoffs. This is what you're going to get in the playoffs. You're going to get, games between really tough opponents. This is the best of the best competing in FR6. And I mean, when you've got, you can have the greatest regular season you want, but you know that you're going to have to face the toughest team in your division, and then the toughest team the other toughest team in FR6 for a championship. You got to go through everyone under the sun if you want to win this championship. So a huge matchup here, and if the Pirates are able to close this one out, we'll go to the second map, but the Tigers keeping it close.
Are we gonna see a best of 3 possible here? That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking. I'm thinking that we might actually just not have enough time to swap out or end stream before the championship itself. We might run out of time here.
Yeah, gonna be a very close call, but here we go. Young Soul going to be carrying in the diffuser. Yeah, depending on how long this game takes, the championship game might be delayed a slight bit, but it will not be by much at all. It'll just be to get things set back up and reset for our second game of the day. And this is just a very big time opportunity for both of these teams. I mean, you've come this far in the season, and now you've made it by the skin of your teeth into these playoffs, and this is where it really matters. And Young Soul carrying into the diffuser. The Pirates try to close this out on attack, are able to get a drone in as they identify another roamer. You gotta wonder, is that Bengo again? It is Bengo again. He is getting really cooked by these drones right now. I mean, the droning is really great by the Pirates. You gotta love to see it. I mean, yeah, droning has been an issue in previous weeks. Bengo's still gonna be holding that same spot.
He knows that he's there
a little bit.
He knows that he's there. He's gonna get a flash. He's gonna get
flashed. Gonna wonder if he might, and then Equality with the kill on Bengo. Bengo yet again killed due to these drones. Sea Dogs with the kill there. Sea Dogs with the Sea Dogs going down to Equality, and now full vertical control from the Pirates here. You gotta wonder about these drones from Bengo. Bengo typically able to counter when he's droned, and this is just an unfortunate thing for him.
If you're going to be using the P90 on dogs, you might as well just go solo because they're just so drone heavy.
And then a shot through another drone. Equality with the kill there. These drones have been incredible for the Pirates. They've been going full intel heavy, and it has been paying off significantly here. Now, Ronnie, though, with the kill onto Manimal, trying to even out the score a little bit. Amuga's going to be covering this hallway. They drop down, and the diffuser goes down as well. Now trying for some shots through the floor, gonna get 1 or 2 on the fully hectic, and now the diffuser down, and it's going to be down to Ronnie, and Ronnie gets killed there, and now Amugas has to basically attack his own site here and try to get the last few kills. A lot of vertical play, a 4v1 here, and the Lion scan goes out, not looking great for Amugas. Gonna have to be quite the substantial play here. Drones still roaming around the site, going to know the intel on where he is located. Waiting for the peek there! Doesn't react in time. A quad kill for Equality. And the Pirates take map number 1.
What a great closeout. What a great first map. It is amazing to see that they are both battling out, but it seems like Pirates for map 1 is on top. However, was it their pick? Was this map their pick?
It was. This was their pick, so they will be going to the Tiger's Den for the next one. The Tigers picked to defend on Clubhouse. That has been famously where Bengo has gotten the majority of his kills. He's been incredible on Clubhouse, so we will get that started in just a moment.
It might just not be. It might just be Bingo's map. Might not be Bingo's map on border here.
All right, we will be getting this next map set up, and we'll see you in a moment. All right, beginning map number 2, Clubhouse. This is the map selected by the Tigers. They will be defending on it. And going to be, I mean, this has really been the map that they have really dominated the most on, especially Bengo. A lot of his kills coming on this map. They've played really, really well on this map so far to this point of the season, and hoping to turn things around here. The Pirates, if they can win this map, going to be closing this out and punching their ticket to the FR6 championship game.
Yes, yes, definitely. We might be seeing it going into map 3 because Bingo is really dominant on this map. This is definitely a map for the Tigers to accomplish a win here. We do apologize for the technical difficulties. We did have some issues getting a member of the Pirates in to the game, but however, he is in here, so we are moving on with that.
Yeah. It was actually the Tigers. It was a big old another one. Yeah, another one of the Ubisoft Connect issues. We gotta start a movement through this league to get Ubisoft to just fix their UI, because
100%.
the amount of hours wasted on their UI. The amount of time spent in this game if they had a tracker for, they have like your little hours in game tracker. I wonder how, if they ever had a tracker to separate how much of that was spent trying to do fixes for Ubi's UI, which I think it would be quite staggering.
Actually, this was one of the maps that the hashtag Stop Bingo was actually created, was because of the said map here. So if you guys are wanting to see Bingo get shut down, hashtag Stop Bingo in chat. Let us see who you're rooting for in the chat here. We might not react to it, but we see what you guys are saying here.
Yeah, and I mean, one of the biggest things about that first game is the Pirates were able to hashtag Stop Bengo. They shut him down to 3 kills and 5 deaths. And I mean, the biggest issue for him in that first game was drones. He was getting picked apart by drones, something we don't typically see Bengo do. He's been great to this point in the season, but man, the drones were really getting to him in that first round. And so yeah, this is gonna be this is definitely a map that he performs a bit better on, but gonna need to really just try to counter those drones somehow. It was not going well for him in that first map. And yeah, that game against the Stampede where the Tigers were taken down, that was really the moment that was one of the few moments where this team has lost on this map. The Stampede had a really good push down the stretch, but a few early season losses put them in just a bad situation. They were at one point last place in the division, but were able to bounce back going into the playoff season, but not quite able to compete. Ruby Division was very, very tough this season.
Yeah, Ruby Division was definitely a tough standing to be in, tough division to be in, just because there's so many good players, so many good teams in that division. I'm so glad to see that the final one standing here are these two teams.
Yeah, these are very good teams. I mean, it really was Stampede. If they would have been here as well, it would have been. It would have been a great game there as well. It was a great division all around. The Charge, the only real team that actually had any struggles this season. Surge taking a little bit of early damage now. Looks like we do have fully Hectic and fully Drowsy. Yeah, going for maybe a garage push here.
Opening up garage, but did you not see somebody down there? There is somebody down there in garage currently.
Yeah, I'm still taking a little bit of damage to the drone hole. Sending out the Cali Charge to take down the Mute Jammer. Now throwing a drone, try to get it through the drone hole. A great throw, but not able to take that Mute Jammer out. So the Cali Charge is going to hopefully get this wall off, and doesn't look like they're going to be able to. They do get the Impact EMP, though, so that's going to be a very good start for them. Now it's going to be up to Bengo to try to keep this wall shut. Oh, he got the Nitro. Oh, and he misses the Nitro. Oh, and it gets shut out. Drowsy with the kill on the Ronnie. Man, the perfect just string of events there that could go wrong for the Tigers.
Literally a pixel. Took that.
Quite botched. C4 is a very, very tedious task to throw sometimes. Sea-Dog the kill though onto fully Hectic, evening things out a little bit more. Still going to, so there is the Azami on the rafters there. Not going to be aware of the peak that is being held by Equality right now from the shield there, and then Drowsy with the kill onto Sea Dogs, and now it's Young Soul taking a little bit of damage. He gets into a bit of a firefight.
Right, quite Drowsy actually taking out the Azami on there, so we do have Raptor control for the Pirates.
Here go the Ying charges, a C4 though! Going to get the kill down onto the Ying. That's quite Drowsy going down on the Raptors. No one really in a place to revive him. Manimal playing a very distanced approach, still not joining up with his team just yet. Only 44, or yeah, now down to 40 seconds remaining in this round. And going to be Young Soul making his way down to Garage, trying to push up and recover his teammate here. And that is, he's going to get him up, it looks like. So that's going to get things back up to a 4.
Somebody's swinging here.
But then Surge with the kill onto Drowsy, so able to kill him anyways. And then Equality with the refrag onto Surge. And now Orb keeps it while reloading. That's dangerous there. But Bango with the kill onto Equality. Picks up the diffuser, going to try to get the diffuser down. Manimal still holding a very distanced approach here. Now waiting for that push-up.
5 seconds remaining.
Going to get the diffuser down. It is a very nice angle, but waiting for a push-up. And I mean, at this point, if you're the Tigers, do you really expect him to be over here still? I mean, you're probably not going to look at that. Young Soul taking some damage.
It might actually not work out in his favor because Young Soul's 1 HP. He knows he's got to push up now.
And then Bango with the kill on the Young Soul. Now he's got to try to stop this anti-diffuse. Bango a triple kill, and the Tigers will take round 1. As, man, they really were just, they had the advantage there, but not able to capitalize. A very good defense from the Tigers to start it off as they take round 1.
That was almost bad for the Tigers there, but way to clean it up, way to play the time there. They heard the Cali repel there, swung out, got the pick, and got the defuse. So great first round for the Tigers. They need to stop making a little bit more mistakes here. They can't make the same mistakes that they did at a different map here because the Pirates are going to be able to capitalize on that as they saw at the beginning of that first round. But yeah, definitely a great round for the Tigers. Moving on to the second map, looks like we're going to be going gym. We do see a pulse play here, so we might be seeing some post-plant action here.
Attackers need to
here we go, going to be a gym bedroom defense. Not a super common one, but the Tigers do like to play this one solidly often. And you do wonder about, you know, Manimal was sitting for quite a long time on those rafters over at Warehouse, but then, I mean, you wonder if sitting a little longer actually would have benefited him. I think if you're going to sit there that long, if he had sat there for just a few seconds more, he would have gotten at least one, because they had to push up through that angle, whether it be through the through Cash or through the doorway to red. So he probably would have gotten one pick, and then that might have been the time to push up rather than pushing up before you've gotten a pick and going into a close range 1v2 as Cali.
It would have been definitely a better angle to hold if they had the left side open instead of the right, because he wasn't able to capitalize on that post plant. And they gotta think that would be something that they do in the potential future, instead of getting that left hand side and get that left hand side instead of the right hand side. So Manimal can play that correctly.
And yeah, Manimal,
interesting play here. They have a fuse here when they're playing second floor. I'm not sure what that pick was there.
Looks like it might be from a bed. It might be going for like one of the door or the windows out onto the rooftop. But I mean, I'm doubting that that's going to have a ton of effect. You can shoot it off the barricade pretty easily. Not quite sure about the fuse pick there. Fully Hectic still waiting back in Warehouse. Young Soul carrying in the diffuser this time around. Few pre-fires going in from Equality onto this wall. It looks like they're going to try to get this wall open and maybe go for a push through CC into construction. Here he goes. He's going to get this wall open. Nothing going to be able to get out.
Using one of the big hard breaches to use that, and while you have 4 mini hard breaches, you got to wonder why he used the big one there. Getting control
for a bit of sight maybe. And they do have the castle barricade there, so going to isolate this player in Cash a little bit, but also going to give him a bit extra cover. Bango taking a little bit of damage here.
Yes.
And then, yeah, Bango down to half health. Bango in kind of a rough situation. The C4 goes out there, not able to get a kill. Bango in a really tough situation here with a lot of angles being held. Able to get Equality. Equality with a very fast peek there. Not able to capitalize. Ronnie goes down, though. It was Drowsy with the kill there. Drowsy another kill onto Amuga. Nice. Bango with the kill onto quite Drowsy. It was a little refrag there. And now, after some mania ensues, we've got a 3v3. Bango with the last second sight there.
He's going to be
Flores
pinched
drone.
by that drone. my
Now
goodness.
Bengo with the
Triple
triple
by
kill.
Bengo. He's
A
gonna get
quad
4.
kill.
Is he gonna get the ace? He's gonna be holding this tight angle. Is he gonna swing him fully hectic? Is full HP. Bingo does have a multiple there. Is he gonna be getting a little bit aggressive here? Gonna be getting a little bit more aggressive on this. Quick peeks go out.
Oh,
he's
and
gonna get
he
it, but he's
had
gonna
the
be taken
chance at
down.
it, but so now going to be down to fully hectic as the last remaining pirate here, but a great game, or a great round that was. Bengo up to 7 kills already. This is his map. And now a quick peek there. Surge taking some solid damage.
Almost going down actually there. What a nice pre-fire there for fully hectic. He's still got 2 drones. He can pop these castles here and get into sight. He does not, however, have bomb, so he does need to retrieve that if he's looking for playing post plant. It is down in Logi, but they do have somebody watching that here. Going to vault into cash here. Going to be watching that head holes. Is he going to be going into Logi? It looks like he's holding a close angle. 20 seconds. He's got to make a move. He's going to be pushing and actually going to get that there. He does see that drone right there, that Legion mine right on there, but he's going to be holding a close angle. 15 seconds left on the clock. And fully hectic goods. Got the sprays going out. He's playing this very slow. Going to get damaged by that. 7 seconds.
Sea-Dog's going to be holding this angle very tight and get the kill on the fully hectic. Hectic took a very long route trying to get back to the site, so off the heels of a great round by Bengo, these Tigers going up 2-0 on their map.
Bingo definitely with the 4K did close out that round pretty good for the Tigers there. 0-2 with the Tigers. They're seeing something that we completely missed last game on Border. Hectic there almost being able to clutch that up, but it seems like the nerves there did get him. Get him that round. So unfortunately, fully not being able to clutch that up, but there's still plenty of time. They do have a win under their belt, so there is time to make mistakes. You can breathe a little bit easy when losing rounds like this, just because they have that win for security.
Another big thing here is, and this is where the regular season really does play into the playoffs, the team with the better record gets to pick the first and third map, and they get to defend both, and that is a huge advantage there. And so, I mean, this did come down to just one win being the difference in who won this or who was first in this division. And now could potentially be the reason that someone wins it if the Pirates, don't win this map and then make it to the next one and close it out there on their map that they got to pick due to their record. I think that could really be a huge thing, and it really shows us one game in the regular season could mean your season in the playoffs. But Bengo having a much better game from last game. He's up to 7-1-1. As he has been playing very well in this game. And yeah, like we mentioned before, this is the map that he plays the best on. So good to see him back in his full form.
Yes, definitely glad we actually do have a game, an interesting game on our hands here, because Bingo is playing a little bit better. So they are spawning construction side. They might be taking going to be taking a kitchen here, but they have to be worrying about the cakeball and maybe some impact tricking. Young Soul actually going to go up here and possibly get Logi Hatch. Yeah, it's going to be taking it out with the gun 6, and he's going to be taking top floor control, just going to be clearing them roamers. Manimal here going to be going to bust into kitchen here. That's just amazing how they're taking map control so quickly. It seems like they're taking their time with droning. Do you see that it is Cade Claws looking for potentially a Valk cam of some sort, but they do not have Valk, unfortunately.
Here comes the Cade Claw, and then the Zero Cam, and that's gonna get shot out, so they are not able to get the Kaid Claw off the hatch with that, but they do have the frag grenade still in the pocket of the Iona, so that could be the
that's a very interesting.
But checking on fully hectic, it looks like he is droning out the bunker area, so maybe not quite joining, but going to go with a Hibana charge to take out the Kaid Claw instead. So able to work with it regardless, and now just going to be trying to get that open, but doesn't really
great way to get that determined and find out where that Cade Claw is.
Doesn't appear that they're going to try to get this open, though. He goes to the other side of the map and not going to get it open. They're going to go for a...
go and get Moto, actually. They're going to try to get both hatches at the same time and
possibly get go for it.
Yes.
Now able to get that open.
They need to be careful for these no C4s. Actually, he's already used the C4, so they are now have free range of this. Is there going to be an impact trick that comes down? No. They do have kitchen hatch open. They have both hatch open. This is not looking good for Tigers because they have so much free will and range here. Going to swing out on them head holes, but they're just going to miss each other. Fully Hectic's going to be laying down here in main, seeing if he cannot find any people's feet. It looks like White's going to be taking out Ronnie here. Good first pick, 5v4, 40 seconds left. You're going to have to do something. Lion Scan goes in, and Young Soul's going to be taking some damage here. In Moto, he's going to be taking down Amogus, and we're going to see they have complete Moto control. Equality taking out Sea Dogs. Bingo's going to be right there, but he's going to see him by a pixel. 4v2 is going to be able to clutch that up. Surge's going to be taken down Quiet. And his plant's going to go down. Equality's going to go down. Fully Hectic's going to take down Surge. It's going to be 3v1. Bingo's going to be taken down. Oh, nice. Fully Hectic double kill by Bingo. Here's another one at the triple kill.
Can he clutch
1v1
it up
is
with a
going to
4K?
get a 4K for 2 rounds. He does not see that. Does he see?
He does see
there
it at the
is
last
a-
second. The quad kill
Nice.
for Bengo, and he's going to clutch this up. Unbelievable plays. He's up to 11 kills in just 3 rounds as the Tigers sweep on defense.
By defenders.
Unbelievable play there as he's able to 4K and get the diffuser denied.
This is why Bingo is an MVP for this division. This is why everybody wants Bingo to be stopped, because he is just he's just a sheer structure of a player, just completely destroying everybody there. They had the information, they had the map control, but Bingo, against all odds, takes out 4 players 2 rounds in a row to clutch up for their team, and that's amazing on their part. And then we're going into the 4th round here. Is the Tigers going to 0-4 it, close it out completely with a flawless second map?
Man, if we had a flawless second map, that'd be quite the statement there for the Tigers, saying we are not done yet. We are bouncing back, and we are gonna take it to you. This game is not over, but the Pirates now getting the opportunity to defend the sites that they want to. Going to be going with CC to start it up again, hoping for some of the similar luck that the Tigers just had.
Yes, it's definitely been a good map so far. It looks like that the Pirates are going to go upstairs and CC to start it. You got to be thinking, why are they picking CC over Jim here? Instead, or CC over Jim here, because Jim is definitely the better map for upstairs to control, just because of the areas that you have to defend here. It's this one right here is just so close corners. It's very tough for the defenders to really hold there. But regardless of that, we're going to see if they have a little bit of an advantage. It seems like they have quite a bit of some good strats going on here. Bringing in the Bandit, even though that the Thatcher is banned here, so they could really get away with that Kaid clause on the main wall there. However, we are seeing the Bandit. It might just be because Young is actually very
locate a bomb and defuse it.
is very comfortable with Bandits.
So going to be seeing the diffuser carried up by Ronnie McNutt, our first ace play of the day, which is we've waited quite a while to see an ace, one of the more common picks in the current meta of Siege. But yeah, this is, we see Bengo going in on with an Ash push. I mean, this is where he has this is why he dominates this map. He's great on defense, but even greater on attack on this map. He's able to make a lot of plays with Ash here.
Looks like he's going to drop Logi.
It looks like a large Logi push here. I'm going to have Nugas going for a more centralized roof push. But yeah, then Bengo droning out Logi, going to be trying to drop it relatively soon. Likely having Ronnie follow short behind him. Going to see the player in bathroom. And so that's a huge bit of information to know. And now with Bengo armed with that said information, going to try to make his way up. And Nugas going to try for a bit of a pinch here as they try to back Manimal into a corner. Manimal sitting in bathrooms, going to try to fire a few shots, not able to control the recoil there onto Amugas playing outside the window. Bengo lurking in Logi right now, trying to make his way up and just get a little bit more pressure from Amugas and maybe make that push then.
Yeah, it's great that he's not being too aggressive here, especially after like what he's done in the past 2 rounds here. Bengo getting some control into construction. 2 players are actually going to be red. He's going to see him damage going out from equal. Fully Hectic actually taking some damage too. And now he's going to switch his focus onto the one Jam.
Ooh, nice pull, nearly hits him. And a kill! Amugas with the kill onto Manimal. He did get it last second. Might have yoinked to that from Bengo. Bengo did the majority of the damage there. Able to save himself from a kill there with that flick and then re-peek it and capitalize. Quality with a kill onto Sea Dogs, though, to even the score a little bit. Now Bengo going to make his way back around. Looking at the wall, it looks like Ronnie has been able to get it open with the help of Surge on the Twitch drones. Surge taking some damage from the Maestro cam. And now a few shots going on to Young Soul. Not going to go down just yet. Drowsy goes down, though. Bengo with the kill there. Bengo now making an aggressive push up here. Amuga's joining him as well.
Maestro.
Young Soul taking some serious damage on very low health at the moment. A few shots going down on the rafters. That is the Azami playing on the rafters. And a lot of angles here onto the Azami. A double kill for Bengo. Bengo now making his way back over to Red Stairs. Going to be trying to capitalize on the players playing there. Just needing to get this diffuser down. Really, they have full control of this site. Young Soul and Equality, the only two remaining players. They try to make their way back up. Young Soul, or Equality, going to be making his way up Red Stairs. Now into the hallway as he looks for the... any angles onto these defenders. These shots going through the wall, and now he gets pinched, and a triple kill for Bengo. Now going to be down to Young Soul, the last remaining player, a lot of time, and he's making his way across the map. Going to try to go back through the rotate holes that Bengo himself made. Oh, and there's the kill onto Ronnie McNutt. But now the full Tigers team knows where he is. He's got 18 seconds to make it back over. Really just going to try to boost the KD a little bit now and maybe end it on something positive, because this game is going to be very hard for him to win, and now impossible, as Bengo with a 4K killing Young Soul. And really, I mean, he had that, that kill onto the Mute was basically his kill. We pretty much just saw an ace right there.
Yeah, definitely a clutch past 3 rounds for Bingo. Another great pinch there from Amugas and Bingo with that guy in bathroom there. Unfortunately, Mute being the one that is stuck out. Unfortunately, Manimal being the one stuck out, and he's just been having a rough season, unfortunately for him. But we do have Tigers flawlessly taking map 2, and we're going into the match point, the game point here.
I mean,
the deciding map, Oregon.
Absolutely. Love to see it. I mean, this is something you love to see in a playoff setting. We got ourselves a fight. We're taking it as far down to the wire as we possibly can. It'll be the Pirates back on defense, and a huge game there for Bengo. 15 kills, the final total, which is just unreal. It was a great play on both sides, and I mean, the Tigers really just sending a message that they are here to stay.
Oh yeah, not to mention that the final deciding map is Oregon, and last time the Tigers did play on Oregon, they got completely shut down by the Stampede. If you guys were there to watch that map, if not, if you want to go back and watch this season's matches, they are available on Liam Taco Person's YouTube channel, where you're watching it live currently, if you want to be watching the maps prior to that. But we're moving into map 3. Pirates defending first on Oregon. Will Tigers be doing the same thing? What happened against the Stampede? Are they going to get shut down? Or are we going to see a win here for the Tigers?
Yeah, the Tigers had a rough first map, but able to bounce back and sweep the Pirates on map number 2. And now, though, this is back in Pirates territory. This is a map that they selected, and so this is going to be a huge, huge deal for who can win this game. And the Pirates having the first defense is also a big time deal. Also able to get Jackal out of the way to start it off. Jackal banned in all 3 maps, so we haven't seen much of him. Jackal has become, I mean, with the amount of intel that's been going around and for both teams in this game, you can only imagine how much more there would be if there was a Jackal. And also, you know, it's also just
be a little overkill at that point.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely an interesting match so far. This is actually the first time that I've seen personally casting for FR6 that we go into map 3. Usually it's out in the first map or 2, but this is great that we're finally getting a nice long match for the Ruby Division Championship. Let's just hope that the actual championship, the FR6 championship, does go out the same way.
Yeah, I mean, this is the type of competition you love to see. I mean, it's playoffs time. This is the final day of FR6 Season 1. And, I mean, this is a great way to finish. We're kicking it off with a bang here in this Ruby Division title. And these two teams want this championship. They are fighting and clawing to get there. They are doing whatever they can. And here we go. The first map, or the first round of this map. Going to be a second floor kids dormitory defense for the Pirates as they get it started off on the map that they have selected.
Yes, definitely. I actually just got messaged by Mercy saying, "Oh, I just got home. Can I swap?" But unfortunately, we could start the match. We're not going to be seeing a sub in for the Tigers. Barely missing his chance there. But hopefully he does tune into the actual live and cheer his team on.
Yeah, now going to be a huge key thing for the Tigers here. I mean, you know, this is, I mean, you gotta think Mercy is clinging to the edge of his seat right now, because if the Tigers lose, his season's done, and he had played his last game without even knowing it. He's gonna be subbing in for the championship if they make it that far, but the Pirates hoping to shut those hopes down and bounce back, have a little bounce back of their own on this Oregon map here. Going to be seeing a Fenrir, which we have actually been seeing banned a solid bit in these games today. So that's going to be a very big change for both teams, whether they decided to use him or not. Because both, I mean, he's one of the stronger operators we've seen come to this game. He's had a great first season, and he's been very useful for a lot of teams. And so now going to be up to these teams that they want to use him to their advantage.
Yeah, definitely, and you know, we're seeing that Bingo is actually taking IGL role here because Mercy is not here. But it seems like Bingo actually did quite well on this clubhouse, and might just be because they are really well with the clubhouse map itself, or it might just because Bingo has some potential of being a potential IGL further on in his career. Surge actually going to be pushing up here to main wall, actually spawning on construction sides, but is he going to be pushing in here alone, or is he going to wait for his team? Surge definitely is a capable player. We have seen him go back and forth from the games that we have seen this season, so he definitely can hold his own. Does spot the deployable there, but does he notice?
Oh, there's the Fenrir. There's the Fenrir.
Yes, nice Fenrir. Reaching rounds going in, gonna be popping that open.
And here goes Bengo up
down
to
in
a
the
big window.
classroom.
Yeah, what you mentioned about Bengo, you know, being a potential future IGL, that is what this league is all about, is the Young Soul with the kill onto Anugas. This is, you know, really what this league is all about. It's for, you know, these players to get this experience that they might not have had before. And I mean, he might not have wanted to be an IGL before this league, and now able to get a really good chance to do it. He's been there for his team a lot. Manimal taking some serious damage with the Capitao going out. Surge going to be droning out the entrance to the trophy area, and then Ronnie going to be holding that hallway. Sea Dogs and Bengo going to be trying to get some early picks as quick as they can onto this big window. Not super spread out, only 2 areas of pushing here, but able to be in groups. A little angle from below by the Legion, able to get a little bit of damage onto Bengo. Takes the Legion mine out, and then does see the Manimal holding the other side of that. And then a few shots going out. Manimal very low. Manimal will go down to Bengo. It's a 4v4 now. Bengo on very low health, though, as he tries to recover. Now going to make his way into the kids' dormitories. Quite Drowsy going to be taking some damage as well. As we go over to see what's going on with him as he's making his way down the master bedroom area, and then fully hectic with the kill onto Sea Dogs. Bengo now with the kill on the Young Soul. A big-time flank there for Bengo, and then Surge with the pinch onto Equality. Quite Drowsy kills Ronnie McNutt. And then a very quick 2 kills as he downs Drowsy and kills Hectic to end the game. Bengo an early,
he is too OP.
Early
Nerf
4K
Bingo.
start. Early 4K start. Bengo trying to will his team into the championship. Had a really rough first game on Border, but turning it around so far with 19 kills in 5 rounds, and that is just unbelievable.
Yes. I just got to say, great flame there for the Capitao to get him out from bunks. Unfortunately, Bingo was not able to get that initial kill onto Manimal, but great to clean it up at the end, and that triple kill to close out the round. It seems like Bingo is going to be a major threat.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
unlike
bomb.
the last time they played Oregon here. But moving on to round 2, seems like they have a similar site set up here. You got to be thinking, is Equality actually going to swap this up and get a potential frost mat on that double window?
Yeah, we could be seeing a Frost mat here, and that Frost is one of my favorite plays on this upstairs site. You have, of course, the various uses of it in attic on that window, and then on the little ledge there as well. And then that big window is also a huge area to use it on. While Frost is not really a operator that's used for kills as much anymore, Frost is a huge operator to use with with her deployable shield, because either way, when they jump in, they're gonna have to either look down at their feet to shoot it out, or they're going to need to, or they're gonna land on it. And so either way puts you in a huge advantage, and that's really good on sites like this with a lot of window pushes. There it is. There's that.
The window, the double window is definitely a major pinch point for this site, and that's why I don't really personally like playing this site on this map, just because of the fact that that is a major issue and a major flaw with the defending side. Manimal
already going down.
To
Bango, a kill early on here as Manimal was trying to pull off the roam there, not going to do so successfully. 0-2 now. Surge making his way up.
Yeah, that was definitely
bedroom.
not a good pick.
Going to be droning it out, going to try for another bedroom push here. Used it more of as a supporting push in the last game to the big window. Typically, you see it to be the other way around with the primary push coming from the games room, but last round was able to use it as more of a secondary. And now looking at this deployable shield,
that is
maybe Ronnie's
nice angle there.
Yeah. Surge
not flinching though, as he's sitting behind that deployable. They do not have nades here. Going to make himself known and swing from there. No damage going out on the Tiger side.
Yeah, shield deployed here, and that's going to be a little bit of damage taken from the Jaeger. Surge droning this out. Sea Dogs off with up on the upstairs area. Fenrir that is fully hectic with the kill onto Amugus, roaming downstairs, looking over at Bengo now, droning out from the big windows. They try to identify some spots that people are holding, and now going to be trying for a potential ace onto the shield there, maybe being able to take that down. We see a very similar push here. Sea Dogs and Bengo over on the window, and then Surge and Ronnie both still playing the push in from bedroom. Now though,
definitely making sure.
Yeah, trying to hold this a bit harder are the Pirates as they put that deployable shield down there. Going to give it a bit more focus and have a Jaeger playing behind it as well. So going to stop a lot of the frag grenades and also kick out the remainder of the ace charges, and he's going to fire a few shots in. Not going to get anything there. Sea Dog making his way to farmlands and going to try to go in through the kitchen area.
They're definitely going to have to stop fully hectic, which is downstairs currently, as saying that Ronnie is going to go down to Young Soul. Unfortunately, going to be losing that battle there.
Fenrir combo with the Frost mat, and then the shots onto, and that's a double kill for Bengo, and that clears the entryway, but they are off of it. But then Sea Dog's able to make the best of it though, get a kill onto Quite Drowsy. Now it's gonna be Hectic, who's roaming. He's got the peek from behind him. He gets the kill onto Sea Dog.
Nice.
Equality still upstairs trying to hold down this kid's dormitory.
Does he know that he's there though?
Oh, and he gets the kill! Bengo taking a little bit of damage too. He didn't see Bengo.
The information.
And now Bengo with the peek, but Equality able to get the kill and clutch it up. The Pirates win round 2.
Bingo, but not quick enough. Equality is going to be holding that angle, and he's going to be seeing that headgear and taking him clean off. Pirates going to be able to retaliate. It is now 1-1, round 3. That is a great round, well played by the Pirates, not being aggressive there, although getting an early pick on to Manimal there. You gotta be able to not take those picks early on, because that's they feed off that. They definitely do. But yeah, great retaliation for the Pirates. Let's see if they can get another round on defense before the swap.
And now a laundry room defense here. And just, yeah, great retaliation. They're able to shut down the, I mean, it was really anyone's game. And I think, honestly, it could have gone the other way had the Tigers continued with that bedroom push. Because after the Jaeger went down, they had full clearance there. But then they both tried to go from a downstairs angle. And they weren't able to do anything with it. And so that really was what I think gave the game away for them. Bengo and Sea Dogs were able to really clear that first area. They were able to clear big window and then get the Jaeger kill, and it's, I mean, that's that pinch worked so well for them the first time. I'm not sure why they went away from it so quickly.
Yeah, that initial Sea Dog, kill on the Sea Dog, that was pretty much the beginning of the end of that round. Getting stuck out there on the bottom white stairs, had the information on where Bingo was because of the kill on to, I believe that was Ronnie. who was planting there.
10 seconds left.
Got the information of where Bingo is, and they just were able to close out that round.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Got some interesting site setup here. Looks like pretty
Attackers'
basic site
objective is to
setup.
locate a bomb and defuse it.
Among Us still on that gridlock here. You gotta think that he really does like that character.
Surge going to
Got
be
some good
making his
guns on
way
him.
up with the Twitch and trying to clear out anything on this walls. They might try to just get through it, but oh, and he's going to get the Thorn. So the Thorn trap is going to go out. They do have the vision blocker for the drone there, and so oh, but then the mute gets it. He was maybe going to be able to take that out, but not anymore.
Muted
Bengo also
and
pushing up.
Muted and blocked from your vision.
Yeah.
You are not seeing anything.
Absolute drone shutdown point there. It's not really going to have any idea of if anyone's peeking from that angle, so that's a pretty key thing to have. And then the Jaeger though pushes, and Ronnie with the kill on to equality. It looks like both Amugas and Ronnie were holding the same angle. Typically not a very good strategy, but able to work there. The Capcan trap goes off. That's going to give away a ton of intel, as now they know of the Sea Dog push coming from the freezer area, and then a push, and they do see that the recoilable is there. Thorn trap goes off, not going to do anything there. And then trying to pre-fire onto this Thorn here, not going to connect on anything, but they are able to make their way up though. Muga's going to go down to fully and drops the diffuser in the process, so now going to need to recover that, and that's in the angle of doorway. Few shots through, and that's
Oh my
actually going to
goodness.
kill or get fully Hectic a bit low. I don't even think he knows that he hit him. He doesn't even. I don't
either.
think he knows he hit him. But Bengo has just gotten him down to half health, but then the push from the Thorn from behind. Able to get refragged, but the kill on the Bengo was huge. Sea Dogs, though, with the kill on the Manimal, and then quite drowsy back with the kill on the Surge. Back and forth right now, as it's just kill for kill. Fully Hectic with the kill on the Sea Dogs, and now it's just Ronnie. He's got to try to recover this himself. He gets the diffuser. And a 1v2 situation, 2 Pirates on almost full health, and Ronnie in a rough situation here. Does have those shields that he's going to be able to use.
Still does have these Capcan traps on the double window there, so if he does end up walking through that pillar window there, he will end up dying from that. But it looks like he just goes straight in the side with the supply room. They do have a C4, however.
Oh,
As
the
you see him
C4!
rip it out,
Not going to kill him.
does not connect.
He's going to get this shield back down. Maybe attempt a smoke. Oh, he's going to get someone to watch his drone. It's a very smart play there. Watching from the flank really quick. Now he's got to, he's got to get this plant down. Here it goes. 36 seconds remaining. Now going to be up to them if they decide to push. Two
They're
separate
both
angles to be
watching
held
the same
here.
angle. They're going to swing off of both of them. They're going to bait one of
Oh, now he's
another
looking
here.
for the
That
flank.
is very interesting.
Quite
Wow.
with the flank there. Now here comes the push. Does see him on the Osa shield, so now it's going to be down to quite drowsy to try to get the peak. He shoots fully Hectic a little bit, but Hectic able to get the kill onto Ronnie. Looks
Shooting
like
his own teammate, he definitely, I think he did that on purpose a little bit.
might have
It's like,
either
hey,
it was
watch
either
out,
on
he's coming.
purpose or he was just so locked in that he just saw like see person shoot person. That's pretty much what he's thinking at that point with that few people remaining. But the Pirates able to close it down on attack there, or on defense there, and get the job done. And now switching to attack, as they will be attacking kids' dormitories for the Tigers' first defense as they try to pull it back. The Tigers trying to pull it back here. And I mean, the first
Yes.
game they really did lose because of Bengo's struggles, but this game it has not been his fault that they are down 7-2-0 with the rest of his team at a combined 4 kills with a total of 11 deaths. And that is quite rough for
That's
the
rough.
Tigers. Going to need a bit more of a
Yes.
contribution for the rest of his team.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Defenders,
just not
protect your
able.
bombs
They're
from
just
being
not
defused
able
by
to
attackers.
close out the rounds that Bingo is setting them in place here. Will they be able to do it on defense? They do have that attack round under their belt, so it is still very winnable on their part. They just gotta win this back. They got to at least win 2, so we can go into overtime here.
Exactly, and this is going to be
Still
this
anybody's
is,
game.
This is going to be very huge. I mean, the Pirates now, this will be our first time to see the Pirates on attack and the Tigers on defense on this map. We do see the Fenrir being played here by Bengo, so going to have the Fenrir played again on this upstairs site. It worked very well for the Pirates when they were defending up here, and the just the time it gave them to react to push-ins from Bengo. So he's actually going to, I think he probably saw how well it affected him, and
10
just going to
seconds
try
to
to use that same thing for himself.
Yeah,
5 seconds
definitely.
left
We're
before
gonna see if they're gonna actually roam with the Fenrir here, or who's gonna run.
Attackers
They
must
do have a
locate
Solus
and
here,
defuse
so
the
the
bomb.
droning might not be working out in their favor. Did they spot sight? I hope they did spot sight.
Looks
I
like
know that They're
I believe
here.
they have found out where site is, but now going to be making their way up attic. Going to be Equality, Fully Hectic, and Manimal making their way towards the attic push. You have a Fuse play here, which is not a super common one. Might be using him for that combo of just, you know, preventing any use of a bandit trick, but no bandit.
You did see that on the cash play actually from last map from
Yeah.
Manimal, so it could be something very similar here.
It just honestly, you wonder at a certain point if it becomes a gun comfortability thing, because that is with a lot of players that is that is something that they go to. But the issue is, I mean, you really just like this is the issue with like a lot of people maining operators. Yeah, you become a gun. You know you're not able to use your you're not able to use your any of your utility to its full advantage. Able to do a bit of damage to Sea Dog though, and now just gonna have to try to see if he can.
Some...
Yeah, a little bit of use here for this fuse. Maybe you're gonna try to take out any of the utility around the windows, but yeah, that's the issue with it on barricades. You shoot it out after 1 second and it's no longer useful. Equality going to have a nice angle, very long angle here onto trophy, that is, with the Maverick hole. Now going to be making a grit and going to be Fully Hectic shooting out the window across from there. Going to be trying to take out this Maestro cam. Going to EMP the Maestro cam. And then they're also going to open this wall up. The wall open, quite drowsy though, going to be taking some damage from the player on that other side. Equality going to be holding this other side here. It's going to be Ronnie McNutt holding there, and then oh man, Equality could have had him if he had just held it for a second longer.
Yeah, definitely so. They're playing this very, very slow, very cautious. Going to be taken down by the mute. I don't know what he's taking down.
5v5 in 55 seconds. And then the Maestro cam doing damage as Quite Drowsy is going to take some serious damage. They're going to knife out the Bulletproof and still just trying to take out this Maestro cam. This Maestro cam doing some serious work here. And Fully Hectic with the kill onto Ronnie McNutt. So now a 5v4.
It's going to be a back and forth with that Maestro cam.
Yeah, here.
Do have control
into
then that.
Bango with the kill
going to
on
be
the
taking out
Young
Young
Soul.
Soul. 30 seconds left on the clock. Can Drowsy get this plant down? He's in games now, but Fenrir knows that he's there. Going to get it down. Is he going to swing out as he does it? The plant's going to go down.
Bingo peeks around the corner. Double kill for Bingo. Manimal gonna take some serious damage there. Is it going to be a sledge in attic and no diffuser in hand? Triple kill for Bengo. He's gonna take out Manimal. The push from behind. Hectic with a double kill. Now he's trying to make his way over to the diffuser. Surge gonna take some damage. Now gonna be down to a 2v2. A 1v1. Here we are. Amugas is gonna hold on. No, he's not. Equality with a push from behind at the last second. Oh my
goodness.
The Pirates.
Equality with
a 3-1 lead, and this is it. Do the Pirates close out the season for the Tigers, or will they hang on? Unbelievable play there from Equality. There had to be milliseconds left on the clock when he gets that kill. I mean, Soul, I was counting that game as over with the Soul is hiding in the corner for the Tigers, waiting for this time to run out. My goodness, what a play from Equality. Great game awareness
Equality
there.
Definitely showing up for this game. He is been a force to be reckoned with because of this sheer clutching that he's been doing all match, all game. He's just been doing that constantly, and that is amazing on the part that he was able to close out that round for Pirates. Definitely having a little bit of celebratory gestures after that round in their comms, I imagine. However, they cannot celebrate just yet. They have to close this game out for the win. 3-1. They still have one round left. One round left to close it out. One round before they are the Ruby Division champion. One more round before they are one game closer to being FR6 champions.
Yeah, this is a huge round here. I mean, it's been an incredible game. Fully Hectic with 8 kills. Bango, I mean, he's with 10 kills here, and his team has not been able to provide that support. And I mean, if you isolate the one player doing all the work for the team, and then you're able to just pick the others off one by one, that is a huge thing that the Pirates have been able to capitalize on here. And despite not being able to stop Bango, they have stopped everyone else. And then, Bango, I mean, he's left in a pretty rough situation. But here we go. The potential final round of the Tigers season. If they cannot hold on, Young Soul going to be making his way up with Ace. shoots out the
Yeah,
garage
you definitely
door.
got to say, and before this round kicks off and we get into anything interesting, I just got to say, if you guys are new to the comp scene and you are looking to play for FR6, be sure to join the Discord for news and updates on how to join and become a free agent.
Going to be the link is listed in the description below if anyone would like to join. Our second season will be kicking off in May. We are potentially in works for having a winter season. It won't be directly through FR6. It will be through Sil, who's the Stampede's team captain. He's had some talks about wanting to do that. And Manimal, though, going to go down early. Ronnie McNutt with the early kill and it looks like he was roaming, or it looks like he was, or maybe it just was a hold on. Oh, it could have been White Stairs, I guess, that he was pushing from. But oh, and then a double kill now. Ronnie McNutt with the kill onto Quite Drowsy, who was holding there, and then Young Soul also downed as well. Gonna have to try to get one of his teammates there, but not looking like he's gonna be able to. So basically a 2v5 here. This has become a very rough situation for the Pirates.
Definitely, they're doing the same thing that they did in Border. Tiger's gonna look like pretty good here. It's still anybody's game. Are they gonna be able to pick up Young Soul here? Equality's gonna be rotating back around.
Gonna try to get to him. A few seconds remaining. Oh, and he's gonna go back up. He was not able to get off of the rappel, and that might be what.
It looks like Young Soul's gonna go out here, and there's gonna be one running out below.
Young Soul gonna go out. Oh man, the cap can trap is what got him. Oh no. Equality with the kill onto Ronnie there. Looks like it was placed on either this door or the maybe the entrance into closet, which is not a super common one, but could have. Yeah, it was the one into the closet. That's a huge placement there. That was a really good play by the Tigers on defense.
And not much left to do. Fully Hectic has actually got to be might rotate over to Equality. Did they spot Equality on that cam, however? That bulletproof in attic, Fully Hectic actually going into garage. They're gonna maybe push up main. We'll see here. We gotta conjoin with the team here.
Yeah,
26 seconds left on the clock.
A lot of time running off, and he's trying to get upstairs, but he's taking his sweet time with it. And he has the diffuser, so not able to make a lot of progress. Is gonna be someone holding around the corner. Gonna send out the fire. Equality now pushing up. Gonna need a clutch moment. Equality with one kill onto Amuga, so now gonna need to push up and clutch this if he can.
Not looking good.
Gonna also come down to Hectic and his play. Gonna make his way into White. Diffuser is going down, but he's gonna get taken out. And the defending Tigers take a win here as they win the upstairs and keep themselves alive.
Yes,
not going down just yet.
That plant was a desperate act to try to keep that round alive, but unfortunately the Pirates took too many picks in the beginning, and the Tigers are going to be taking it. It's going to be 3-2 again. We might be seeing an overtime here. Great way to keep them alive. Definitely a play. CC Dogs actually was the defending factor at them last two kills, and Ronnie actually taking a couple picks himself for that round. So overall, that was really great on their part.
And now the Pirates, still trying to close things out, now have to attack a different site, but hoping that they can have the same success on attack that they did in that first attacking round. I mean, if you're the Pirates, you don't want to take this to overtime. You don't want to mess around here. You want to close this out in the regular matches if you can, because if you take this to overtime, that's gonna. I mean, if the Tigers are able to come back and take it to overtime, they're gonna have a fire lit under them to try to win this game. And man, if the Pirates aren't able to hang on after being up 3-1, that's gonna hurt. That is gonna sting. That is a really rough way to lose. But they are trying to not let it come to that with a potential attacking win here. Gonna need to really lock in. They do have the Monty play, so that can cause a lot of issues if you're not ready for it. Gonna have Equality on the Hibana play, so that's going to allow for a solid bit of vertical, along with the zero cannons as well. So
we're not seeing any wall denial on this defensive here, and I don't think they had any wall denial on upstairs as well. They did have the Maestro to defend, but unfortunately it didn't really work out in their favor. So I think we're going to see how they Hibana play here.
I think the kind of underrated thing that they don't have here, they don't have a deployable shield. How are they, like, playing bunker has kind of become a bit hard here. I mean, they have the smoke player on the corner, but you can't hold a deployable, and now you got a Monty that's going to push up, and that's going to become a big time issue for you. They're going to drone it out. They're just going to try to go for an aggressive approach onto the bunker, trying to get some kills through this little breach here. And then Smoke going to go out, but Young Soul making his way up to the smoke regardless. Trying to knife out the shield is the smoke being played by Sea Dogs. Now he's trying to get some help. He's able to get the knife and down Sea Dogs. But now Sea Dogs trying to make his way over to his team. Bengo going to hold it for him. And they are going to get him back up. And 2 players going down for the Pirates.
Yes, and then Sea Dogs is actually getting res there, but unfortunately he cannot go down again. If he does get caught out again, he will be dead. And Equality holding this close angle right on him. He knows where he's at. He's actually pulled out and opened his ping,
and Drowsy with the kill onto Amugas with the frag. Does see him and able to down Ryan. No, Ryan not able to react quick enough. Here goes another smoke as they attempt to maybe get this though, and then the smoke kill on to Equalities. Smoke with the kill there. That was Sea Dogs, and now another res going out. Foley now has made his way. He's dropped Hatch, and he goes down. Gonna be down to quite Drowsy. Will the Tigers take this to overtime? Drowsy gonna make his way
it does
up
look
to
like
bunker.
They have 2 people down. They have 2 people that are down. Ronnie is 1 HP, still in that corner, I believe. No,
Well, Free Fire there, not able to connect somehow. Sea Dog is not gonna be connected with on any of those shots there. They try to go for a little bit of a repeat. Gotta make sure they're not aggressive, not too over aggressive here.
The
shotgun peek.
Is it gonna be able to
Double kill for Drowsy.
Is he gonna be able to win this out?
He needs to have an ace here if he wants to send the Pirates to the championship.
Swings out there. Is it gonna be aggressive on this?
Oh no, there's a triple kill. Now he gets the down on the Surge.
Surge.
Bengo, the last remaining defender. Will Bengo close this out, or will it be a ace clutch for quite Drowsy? Here goes the Iona clone. Trying to identify where Bengo is. Bengo is droned again. Drone is spotted! Able to get the kill! The Tigers take it to overtime. A near ace clutch. Drowsy was really putting it to him, but here we are, the overtime of overtimes. We are on an overtime map in overtime. And we've got overtime. We've got overtime and overtime and overtime on our hands. This is the closest game, one of the closer games we've seen all year. This has been unreal.
This has definitely been close, 100%. The close game on to beginning with the 4-2 win for the Pirates, and then the complete flawless win on Clubhouse for the Tigers, and then we see Tigers clutch it up and actually come back 2 rounds. It is overtime now. This is the deciding factor. This is the Ruby Division Championship, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot stress this enough. This is the final game of one of these teams' season here. And definitely, if one of them do walk away with a loss, you got to say on both ends of the team, they played well. They played their heart out. They left it here tonight, right here, right now.
I mean, this is a huge deal. These teams have both fought each other to no end. This has been one of the closest games. Both of these teams want so desperately to be in this championship. I think both of these teams were unsure what to expect when coming in today. The Tigers were expecting a bit less of a fight out of the Pirates, and the Pirates were not. I don't know if the Pirates were expecting, you know, their newcomers to mesh as well as they have, but they've been serious contributing factors. And now the Tigers or the Pirates could be moving on to the championship. This is an insanely close game. Quality carrying in the diffuser to begin overtime. The Pirates will be attacking first. Very near team kill. That was scary. That would have been a rough start to overtime. So we got a group push here. This is one solid group making their way to small tower. Going to be droning it out a little bit. A few going up small tower. Going to be trying to get in through big window. Maybe you can see a fuse early. Manimal still not on the board with a kill yet. That is a huge... I mean, you gotta think that he's really wanting to help his team out here. Gonna send out a fuse, maybe try to destroy some utility there. Luca's gonna take a little bit of damage here. Quality now.
That's gonna be 1 stem for them. They're gonna have 2 remaining stems if Amugas does get healed here. Checking for them spawn peaks, but he's gonna be stuck here. He's not gonna be able to see the swing.
Oh, and then there's a peak from Equality. He's gonna take a little damage there. Now looking for a repeat. Gonna have a bit of a peak war here. Peeking a Rook with a 3 times. That was going to be Bengo with a bit of damage taken as Drowsy's made his way up the white stairs, just peeking into dorms. Now a few shots go out, but the intel for Ronnie is going to be too much for Drowsy to recover from. Long range shot going to connect with a little bit on Manimal, and then Equality with the kill onto Amugas to even the score a little bit.
This is going to be a very close round here. 1 minute 40 seconds left on the clock. Young Soul's actually going to be repelled up on Kid's window here, so he's going to be pinching that out. Manimal's actually going to be putting a little bit of pressure on the master side. Young Soul going to be repelling up, and you got to think how are they going to attack this? They're having this locked down pretty well. Still holding these long angles. The best point of attack here would probably just try to, for the most part, try to get into master here. Equality does have a pre-placed cam on bunks, so they're gonna have to get some intel here. They still have a lot of time, a minute left on the clock. It's still anybody's game.
Oh man, we're gonna go down. Ronnie McNutt
Magazine!
with the kill there, and now it's gonna be a 4v3. 55 seconds remaining. The Pirates gonna need to switch up their strategy quickly.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, and a triple kill for Ronnie McNutt. We have an ace brewing, ladies and gentlemen, as he tries to close this out for his team here on this first defensive overtime map.
Yes, but not to mention that they do have to go on attack here. They still see fully Hetic going to push up white stairs here. Bingo gonna try to contest
take
here.
out that drone that Equality had been sitting on for a while, so that's gonna lose a lot of intel. Now Equality gonna need to try to make a play. Gonna send in a Ying, and the Candela's gonna go off, flashes out, and he's got the diffuser. Now he's gonna try to peek it, kill on the Bengo. Or, yeah, there's a kill on the Bengo from Equality, and now Hectic just needs to hold this for his teammate. He flicks over, he gets Ronnie McNutt down, able to prevent the self-revive. Equality going to take a lot of damage from this Maestro Cam. Another Ying charge going out here. And now the diffuser down. Equality holding this peak here. This has become a lot closer, and the Maestro Cam able to take down Equality. Hectic needing to make his way back over. Surge going to try to get this diffuser gone, and he's able to take down Surge, and now he's going from below. What's he gonna do here? He's just gonna shoot at the diffuser. No! Oh my goodness, he goes below. Oh no, he has
Definitely
no
a
sort
misplay. Definitely a
no,
misplay there.
No, oh man, that is, you gotta think the Pirates could have had that there. That is an unbelievable misstep. He's gonna go underneath and try to just shoot the floor. There's so many different ways they could be just trying to disable the diffuser from. Oh man, you gotta feel for the Pirates there. That is a rough
cross
way.
there. He had the cross on white. He did not utilize the cross, and unfortunately, the Tigers are able to take a hold of that mistake there and punish the Pirates there. Great clutch there for the Pirates, getting that diffuser. Or getting the diffuse in there, and it's going to be 3-4 Tigers, and we might be seeing a comeback here. We might be seeing the Tigers actually taking it to the FR6 championship. My goodness, what a game they've had here. Like, look at these stats here.
Suddenly, you know, the Pirates were up 3-1. They blinked for a second, and boom, it's 4-3. They are down, and their backs are against the wall here. This could be their last. This could be their last round of the FR6 season, and I mean, the thing is, like, the Tigers, they were down to their last round. If they had lost just one more of those defensive rounds, they were done, and now they are in a position where they are, now they're just needing to try to close this out on attack here. Attack has been a struggling point. Attack was winning early on, but now has been a bit more of a struggling point for both teams. Bengo, 13 kills still. Been kind of at a standstill the last couple of games, but Ronnie McNutt picking up the slack. Bengo, though, still with a great early contribution to this team. You gotta hope that Manimal can get it going. Still no kills. 7 rounds in, and we are going into round 8 here. I'm just hoping that he can get things going. He's got the Frost going to be going early onto those cameras, getting some early intel, and now Ronnie carrying in the diffuser. 7 kills for him.
We do see a spawn peak for Young Soul here
Dude,
on main.
Is
he going to be able to see him?
He gets a little.
Oh my
He gets a
goodness.
few shots. Just a huge delay in that reaction there.
Not wasting any time, getting back up main stairs. He's not going to take that.
Yeah, a very good play to minimize the risk there. But able to get Ronnie down to half health early. So going to be a breach charge from Bengo.
Activating shock
a very common play for the Tigers. They're having that deployable in trophy.
Now struggling to get onto the balcony. But then Bengo with a kill onto Manimal. That's a huge early kill. Manimal still not able to get going. 0-8 in this round.
Drone's up and running.
Not looking good for Manimal here. Unfortunately, not being able to close it out. Are we going to see a possible flame out here?
Ronnie's
it does
made
seem
his
like
way
he
over to
moved
Bengo.
from bunks.
And yeah, here comes the potential flame out. Sea Dogs has been doing this a lot today. Now Mugas, though, making his way up the main stairs. Is going to be someone holding inside of the armory area. He hears him, and then
does hear him
Drowsy
there.
going to be taking a little bit of damage across the map. There's Sea Dogs with the flame out, and now going to be Amuga's going to be holding this, and here goes the peek. He's going to peek into the fight, and fully hectic with the peeker's advantage, going to get the kill.
I think he's holding that so long he fell asleep there, but Ronnie's going to be there as well. So if he does swing out there, he's going to have to kill him here. I don't think he knows that he's there. Is he going to still swing this, holding a close angle? They're both looking.
Slow walk it,
So
but still able
close,
to get the
and
kill.
another one.
Hectic holding this down. And now that's the diffuser, and now the Tigers need to make their way back over. Sea Dog's still at big window. Surge is now at main entrance, so he will have the chance to bang. Sea Dog's the kill onto Quite Drowsy though, and now Bengo gonna be making his way towards White Stairs. Gonna try for some more kills there. Surge trying to make his way over to the diffuser if he can. Bengo gonna try to go for some kills onto the upstairs area. Gonna get the kill onto Young Soul, but also the Goyo going to go out and get some damage on him and delay some time. It's gonna be down to Surge here. He needs to get this diffuser to his team. He's got it now, trying to make it back over the big window. Sea Dog's gonna go down to the Frost Mat as he tries to get in, and Equality with the kill onto Bengo. It is down to Surge.
But 2v1.
And they also Goyo off this window, so that's gonna delay even more time. Now Surge pushing his way up. 25 seconds and counting. Here we go. He's going to have to make his way in. The flames dying down, but this, I mean, Goyo takes a long time to die down. This is getting rid of so much time here. And now needs to make his way in and get a push. There's also the play from below. Will it be made? Not yet. A Surge going to make his way up. Going to maybe get the diffuser down. Diffuser goes down. Now fakes it.
One more diffuser.
And the kill from behind. Equality gets the kill, and we are going to the overtime round of overtime on the overtime map. This is unbelievably close. This is coming down to the absolute wire. This is this game, this round, no matter what, is someone's last round of their FR6 season. Now it's down to them to decide who it's going to be.
Last potential death. Can they do it? Can we see a kill out of Manimal just so we can see if he is still in this? Unfortunately, he's been doing the support role here, making sure that they do have a good intel there. So on his part, good job on that, but unfortunately not able to close any kills out so far.
Man, this is huge.
Defenders,
This is
protect
it
your
right
bombs
here.
from being defused by
Like,
attackers.
whoever, this is it right here. Whoever wins this one round, it all comes down to one round of Rainbow Six Siege, 3 minutes to determine if you have a shot at the championship. You got, I mean, this is as clutch moments get. I mean, unless we had this in the championship game, this is about as good as it's gonna get right here, because, I mean, you're not gonna go to the championship game if you don't clutch up right here. Guys got to be on their absolute best game right here. I will say, though, in Manimal's struggles, he does still have 6 assists, which is very, very nice for him. He's been really helping out the team in a support role, just not able to get any kills. So definitely contributing, but just, yeah, you hope to see a bit more frags. So Bengo, though, on the opposite end of the spectrum for the Tigers, 15 kills. Unbelievable play from him.
Quality's not far behind them.
So here we go. The basement play for the Tigers, and here goes Equality going in to try and close this game out for the Pirates. But can the Tigers hold this here? I mean, you gotta think that they're gonna go for a bit more passive, just try to let the Pirates make the mistakes and make the moves for them. But man, this
seems like they're gonna be pushing into T2.
Yeah, not gonna look for a bunker push here. Bunker is a nice one to go for early on in the game when you're trying to get some early kills, maybe get some early, just try to get some early entry. It's a nice push to start off with, but when you're in a round like this where it matters so much and you cannot slip up, trying to go for a bit safer of a push because the issue with bunkers, it can definitely waste a good bit of time if you do not push it right, not wanting to take that risk right now.
Yeah, definitely. The bunker is not really a good place to be taking it. Going to get an early pop on this. He's actually prepping a C4 below, I believe, to throw up there.
It's a breach charge going out onto the hard breach charge going to go out. Hectic was smart to get away from that in order to prevent maybe a C4 play, but not going to see it regardless. Now here comes a potential push. Yeah, here goes the push from the bunker as Youngsoul taking out the barricade. Manimal pushing up with him as well, going to try to get this camera in here. Fires in the camera, going to try to get a little bit of intel onto who's holding that. They do see the deployable shield there, and that's where that time wasting can happen. Now going to get it out, though. The Flores drone going to stick to it, and down goes the deployable. So here goes Youngsoul with another one in, but they are going to, that one's going to get muted. And then Equality droning upstairs as well. Push up from Hectic as he makes his way over towards laundry stairs. Manimal still supporting on this side as they try to make their way into bunker. A lot of time wasters going out towards bunker though. A lot of utility being used.
A minute 10 left and not an ounce of damage has went in for either team there. Getting into freezer here. They're going to make sure they have everything ready so they can push this when it's ready. Still having a lot of utility. Still have a C4
flashbang,
and they're going to be pushing in there. Youngsoul going to be actually pushing into bunker. Flashing going out.
Smoke goes out.
There's another canister. They have one canister left to delay, and
Manimal killed by
Manimal going down.
Manimal really struggling here. 9 deaths with no kills on the board. Youngsoul gonna go down now to Amugas, and it's a 5v3. The Tigers in a significant advantage here. Equality going to make his way down the stairs. Now Drowsy gonna actually be going in ahead of him. They're gonna need to make up some ground here. 30 seconds remaining, and the Tigers are playing passive. Hectic now has made his way down, and he's gone. Equality is the last remaining hope. He's got to ace this in 20 seconds if he wants to win this game. Unbelievable. The Tigers in a great spot here. He's going to be peeking the pillar. A pre-fire. He is not going to peek it. One kill goes out. Now we're going to try to push up. The shot's going out. And the Tigers come all the way back. They're going to the FR6 championship game.
My goodness, what a game, what a amazing comeback by the Tigers. Wow, 16 kills and 6 deaths for Bingo alone on the Tigers side. But you gotta imagine the Pirates played just as well, so a valiant effort for both teams, but unfortunately for the Pirates, the Tigers are able to close it out and come on top. They are going to be facing the Eagles at 8:30 Eastern. So here in about 20 minutes, we're going to have the FR6 championship. You guys be sure to stick around for that. My goodness, what an amazing game.
What a game it was indeed. We are going to get things set up for the FR6 championship game, which will be taking place in 20 minutes. We will see you all then.